Hello and welcome to my channel. Let's learn psychology. We are continuing our discussion related to attention directing tools. When we are thinking, it's quite possible that we miss some areas while thinking. That reduces effectivity of our thinking. So these tools help us to direct our attention so that we will take those aspects into consideration while thinking. That is the purpose of these attention directing tools given by Edward D. Bono. So today we are talking about CAF OPV. Today we are talking about that is alternatives, possibilities, and choice. So what are these alternatives, possibilities, and choice? Look back in the history of humankind. Earlier, the means of transportation was just a king and queen. All of these people are carried on shoulder. Then came wheel, then came charge. Then we can see now these many alternatives came for transportation, like car, train, flight, hyperloop, so many alternatives. These alternatives came because somebody thought about this. Somebody stopped using the traditional way and somebody thought, okay, there can be an alternative. That's why these many alternatives we can. So this is the power of thinking about alternatives. So when we think about alternatives, there are two situations when we think. One, our traditional way is stopped working, so we have to think about alternatives. Like fossil fuels, it's almost at the brink of ending. So we are thinking about alternatives, that is solar energy, wind energy, and many other alternatives. So why it is happening? Because our traditional alternatives are coming to an end. This is one example. Another example is out of choice we go for alternatives. It can be creativity, it can be for efficiency, it can be for just to make more alternatives. So these are the situations where we use alternatives, possibilities, and choices. So this can be used in all these areas, like while doing are there. Alternatives can be in terms of perception. For example, IPL can be taken as an example where one person can see this as a celebration of cricket. This is one approach of watching it. Another approach can be it is a waste of time. Thousands of hours are getting wasted. These two approaches. Then we can think about alternatives. What are the alternatives to promote cricket or to find? There can be perception. For action, global warming, everybody knows that is happening everywhere. We are all feeling its effect. So now we have to think about action. What action we are doing? Is it enough or more actions need to be taken? So what are all the actions we can take? So action part still can also have alternatives. So this COP meeting and all we are doing, that is one level. Some other options can also be there. So all this carbon credit and many other things we are trying, and still recently we did not reach any conclusive decision in our last COP meeting. So alternatives need to be thought out. Then can also be for solutions. For solutions, we thought, petrol and diesel are depleting, or it is at the going to end. So we thought, why not solar? Why not hydrogen fuel cells? So these are the alternatives we are searching. So for solutions also there can be alternatives. For approaches, so how to approach a problem? Top-down approach or bottom-up approach, inductive, deductive, trial and error, or some other option, tried and tested, or heuristics. So there can be plenty of methods we can use to solve a problem. So then explanation, what happened, why so and so thing happened, why these two countries are fighting. One explanation can be, yes, somebody want to expand. Another explanation can be some other influence is there, an external influence is there. So there can be many explanations. We have to think about all the possibilities, all the choices, all the alternatives. Then it can be in design, alternatives in design. Say earlier we used to build home which were less energy consumption, which were designed in such a way they used to consume less energy. Then later what happened, we did not think about power consumption and kept on doing those designs where energy was never our concern, energy consumption. Now we are going back to earlier designs of the house and offices where less energy consumption is required, like eco-friendly homes, eco-friendly offices we are designing. So these are all alternatives in terms of design. So alternatives, possibilities and choices help us direct our attention for the alternatives. It's a kind of parallel thinking that we are doing in search for alternatives, and it's really good, it's really helpful if it is done properly and formally, deliberately. And you can teach your children, whenever they come up with one solution, can there be another solution? Whatever the traditional use we are doing, for that is there any possibility? This flooding is happening everywhere. So what kind of design of houses needed if floods happen? What kind of design of house we need when this global warming is too much increased? Can we stay on moon or Mars? There can be alternatives of staying any other place for human beings to stay somewhere, or we can go to underground. So this is an exercise of thinking. It really helps. Hope you understood. If you have any doubts, you can write in comment box. Thank you.